This thing came out literally, I think, an hour before I ended my last stream.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so upset. Because I'd just seen the special program, so I'm like, oh my god, I cannot wait to see the animation they're talking about. And then it came out the same day I was reacting to it, and I'm like, motherfuck.
Yep.
But dude, yeah, I've heard some things about it. Mainly, just watch it. Stay off of Twitter, watch it yourself, and then go back on Twitter. You're not safe if you go on Twitter right now. Or TikTok. People just like Twitter, TikTok, stay off it. And yeah, no, anytime I see anything with HSR, I just scroll past. I can't.
Yep, no, I send you stuff that I feel like you'll enjoy and edit some that I think you'll enjoy, and I know that you'll watch them when you finish the content.
Yeah. Like, the amount of times people have sent me stuff from the update, and then I won't watch it, and then I do the update, and then I scroll back up to watch it.
Yep.
I do that. Yep. I do it a lot.
And then my investment in your emotional pain is long term.
Oh, a lot of people are on the same page as you are, like Dill.
I'm patient. I'll take my time. I'm a patient man.
Yeah, I'll have a mental breakdown when I have context to it. Oh, now I'm nervous.
I don't have the context, and my heart still hurts. But
I'm nervous.
I want to talk about this because it's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm nervous to press play. I'm so nervous. Exotale scene 8. All right, you know what? Screw it. Hang on, I have to make sure everything's fine. Capturing, audio's good. Screw it, we're going in. All right, I pressed it. All right, what do you have? And I'm already done.
The rest is up to her now. Do I need to lend a hand with Amphorius?
Oh no.
No need. We're just the audience for this act. The Astral Express is headed in the right direction.
This fucking cat,
facing
dude.
the Lord Ravager Iron.
Oh.
That is the safest path among all possibilities.
Oh no.
Remember the oceanic planet of Lushaka?
The script says that the Nameless will experience a peaceful trip there. But many years later, the garden will break the confines of Amphorius.
Wait.
With Herda paying the tragic price.
These are the what ifs.
In Destiny's worst
These are if we had not gone on the path we have.
Wait.
And embark on a blood-soaked campaign in the name of the Third Emperor.
Our Ravager heard us.
If they go to the Agate world, the Stellaron Disaster's ground zero, the Express will brush past Selenova.
Oh.
But on the other side of the cosmos, the Cienjo Alliance will stray from the Trailblaze and return to its original end. The 8th Lord Ravager's ascending wings.
What the fuck?
Wait, is the Ravager get you in?
As for the glass belt, that stage for the morning actors,
Propagation.
the black hole and the white hole will devour each other at the end of that string, rupturing the cosmos. For that road leads to the most ferocious enemy, Zephyro.
That's enough. Just thinking about it is scary.
Oh, hell
Nothing we
no.
can do if it really ends that way.
Fortunately, Destiny is still on the right track. Only 2 possibilities remain.
So the chances are 50-50. In possibility
Only
A,
2
the
remain.
remembrance of
Victory or
Amphorius will
failure.
still head
That's
towards
crazy.
destruction.
See you
To me,
tomorrow,
at least.
Thank you for
Oh,
fulfilling my
hell,
wish.
bro. Why are we gonna do this shit? Don't remind me of
like none
all
that has
this
come
shit.
before.
Farewells are unavoidable for the Trailblaze.
No.
On the road to defy the destruction, we must become used to loss in order to continue onward.
Or there's possibility B. Something more tempting, but also more terrible.
In the name of
We
love,
already know how
she will
Sirene's
treasure
story is
all
going to
that has
end.
faded.
No.
Unfortunately.
Till the end of time. When the remembrance becomes the fourth kind of finality. Well, at least that ending will be gentle enough.
Oh, come on. Please make sure it doesn't happen.
Cryo. It's
The
coming.
gazes of the eons will soon all fall
The boy, I'm sorry.
upon Amphorius.
Why don't we meet them at the next stop after Penaclony wraps up?
There'd better still be a next stop.
Don't worry. The views of the road ahead are already reflected in those eyes.
Let's just run around with a bloody
Brother.
sword. Like, dude, you good? Clean up the floor.
Well, that's there's still a little bit
A
at the end.
tomorrow where the stars
Just
shine,
look at it. Nope.
and Amphorius's life.
We have the post-credit scene.
People meet each other from breaking apart
Oh.
and face farewells by embracing.
Our light cones, baby!
Remember to take a deep breath, partner. Then, walk towards tomorrow.
Data deletion. Nah, okay. Nope. Nope.
Chrysoceres. There. Oh, that made my heart hurt a little, honestly, when I saw that.
No. What? Why did I watch this? No. Why? No.
So, do you wish to hear my opinions?
Yeah. Well, let's share
Okay.
thoughts. Let's share thoughts about this real quick.
First off, the mention, these are the timelines of like things go wrong. But I want to give credit where credit is
Yeah,
due.
hang on. Where?
And the reason for that is that means that he 1v1s a Ravager and they end in a stalemate where they both die.
It literally said, yeah, with a black and white hole, like, the brother. Like, it's a stalemate.
He 1v1s them and they end in a stalemate where both are done. Both die, right? That is a test to the power at the Staff of Eden. And
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see if we find more harsher abilities with Welt over time.
Yeah, because
I love Welt. I love him from Honkai Impact 3rd.
Same.
He has my heart in that regard. He's just great. And I love my Harsher of Reason.
Because the thing is, this is just him with the power of the Star of Eden. That is literally just with the Star of Eden. If this motherfucker like
regains his Harsher core,
it's done. Because here's the thing.
Somehow,
I'm gonna be so real. I don't think people understand that Hershers are much more fucking dangerous than anything else.
Yeah, then, it's one of those things that when we saw the Harsher finality, there's a reason why Castellana is on the fucking moon.
Kiana literally, chose to go there.
Yeah, to trap herself on the moon.
Yeah, she knew that this is the better course of action to do. To seal herself away.
Because it's one of those that it's inevitable.
Yeah.
She will destroy the world.
Yeah. Like, people think that at the end of HSR that Welt is going to see the quote-unquote finality, and it's just gonna be Kiana on the moon.
Yep.
And I will throw something against the wall if that happens.
So my thing is this. Okay, so that's my first opinions.
Yeah,
I want to give Welt credit where credit is due.
It's beautiful art, this alone. And the fact you have the morning actors too, so there's elation there. Because the morning actors are a faction with the elation, if I remember correctly. Or at least something to do with the elation.
As far as I recall. That is their shtick.
Yeah. The Mask
They
of
give me
Morning.
Dark Souls vibes. I'll be honest. They give me Elden Ring vibes.
Oh, dude, if we ever meet them, I'm gonna be creeped the fuck out. I'm gonna be so for
Yeah,
real.
like they are from a different genre of enemy.
Yeah.
Second thought.
Hmm.
Second thought. It is fucking wild that the timeline, spoiler alert, where Donhung and the Trailblazer fucking die in a fiery car crash was the train crash was the best outcome out of everything. Like that was the best outcome.
Dude.
That was the safest. That was the safest outcome. Was them fucking dying in a fiery crash and getting baby revived? Question mark. Crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
that's a whole separate thing.
Because people like were actually thinking of just like, would the Remembrance have like stepped in yet again with both? Because they did it with the Trailblazer. Would they have done it for Donhung too? I
feel like they kind of would have had to.
Would have had to, yeah.
Considering that with Donhung and March both being technically heirs.
Like, they were necessary for the plan. I feel like, and they're technically not dead since, well, you want spoilers? Or, I don't know if I can say anything.
They're technically not dead because plot?
No, it's something like that, but also not because, I mean, if you don't mind me saying it. Spoiler alert for anyone.
Go ahead. This is spoiler alerts for chat.
Yeah, for anyone who hasn't like done any of the story. Only their minds entered Amphorius. They physically didn't. Their train car is hovering in space. Only their minds entered Amphorius, like March's did. March's body is still on the Express. Only her mind entered Amphorius. And it's the same with the Trailblazer and Donhung.
Because they're not, like... Amphorius isn't real, technically.
Yeah, technically isn't real. It's all just a simulation. But I guess with the power of the Trailblaze and the Remembrance helping out, it's like, oh, you physically didn't enter it, but your mind did. Which is why in the story, when Donhung, quote-unquote, returns to the Express, he doesn't return physically. He returns in a ghostly form. That is his mind. His spirit.
Yeah.
Which makes me think about if the Trailblazer died in, like, the whole accident, if it was more of a plot for the Remembrance to get the death core flame going, or if, like, I just don't know. I think it might have been a way to get death going, because without the Trailblazer dying, there wasn't really any push to get the death core flame so quickly. I don't know. I don't know. But also, if his brain or his mind died in Amphorius, was this motherfucker just gonna be brain dead? Like, out of it?
Yeah, they would have been literally brain dead. Yeah. They would have been literally brain dead.
But that would have broken me. That breaks me more.
Like, infinite, never-ending coma. It's kind of the vibe that I would have gotten from it.
Yeah.
Also, so, like, the fact that that was, like, the safest route, crazy statement from
this fucking shit
our Ravager, Lightning Lord.
The fact that it's propagation Lightning Lord, and if I heard correctly, the 8 Destruction Lord or some shit.
As the Angel Alliance will stray from the Trailblaze and return to its original end, the 8th Lord Ravager's ascending wings will sound.
The 8th Lord Ravager's ascending wings.
Yep.
So what?
So it's one of those. These are all the potential endings where it would have ended up with a new Lord Ravager.
Would the Lord Ravager
and
be
we just happened?
you?
I think so, because he is the embodiment and like tamer of the Lightning Lord. I think I guess Jin Yuan would have been the like sacrifice in this, just like how our good boy Fight On wound up
don't
not so great.
Nope. I don't care what they say or what we've just watched. We're gonna find a way. Fuck everything. God, no. Because the thing is, at the end, they were just like, oh, there's only 2 outcomes to it. But I think it's hinting that there is a third, especially in the trailer, where one of the ending lines, or I think the ending line, is, I think, the story as we've written, or the ending as we have written. So I think it's like that the 50-50 thing doesn't. I feel like we'll still lose
I think
stuff,
it's one of those that.
But
I agree.
We pay
I think the biggest point of Trailblaze is the Trailblaze's literal themes is that we blaze our own path. So if there's only 2 possibilities, that doesn't really fit the whole theme of the Trailblaze.
Yeah. And I feel like
that they've been like preaching this whole time, essentially.
Yeah. And I feel like with this like release of, you know, Elio and like the mainly focusing about finality and the different paths, I feel like, and like them possibly even meeting up with us at the next stop, I want to say that it hints at, you know, us creating a whole different path that wasn't foreseen by the finality, and them being like, how the fuck?
This also implies that Black Swan saw this vision either in Kafka's memories or what have you, right? At some point, and directed the Trailblazer, like directed the Express to Euphorius over anywhere else.
I would like to say I would like to take back any quip or horrendous comment I made regarding Black Swan bringing us here to Euphorius, because watching this now, thank you for bringing us to Euphorius. I'm sorry for saying everything bad about you regarding bringing us here. Yep, thank you. That's all I can say, bro.
I am so sorry. I hate you, but also thanks, I guess. I'm gonna go cry in my shower now, but at least everybody that is at least everybody that's currently alive is alive.
Yeah. Because
it is strongly implied that everybody in Euphorius isn't actually, like, alive.
I mean, they're technically not, because they're all codes. They're all programs. Except for us. And I also think Cyrene. Like, because I think I was gonna point it out in my special program video, but I got cut off. I feel like there are 2 different Cyrenes. The actual Cyrene, who we freed from the seal that was in Euphorius, and the program that is meant to, like, I feel like when actual Cyrene was sealed, she was able to create her own, like, program of her, like, herself or something, and
so this is a parallel. So this is a parallel, by the way, to Impact Third.
Yep.
For those of you who haven't played the game, Honkai Impact Third is the sister game to Honkai Star Rail.
Highly recommend.
They're very connected. Highly recommend playing them for the Easter eggs and niches, because they do have a lot of parallels to them. I.e., we got our Caslanas. Fucking Kevin Caslana, I swear to God.
We got our Raidens.
We've got our Otto in Luocha, which Welt is traumatized about. Canonically,
no, yeah, literally. I think there was a quest after the Lawfu arc where, like, Lorcha's introduced, or like it's like a sub quest you get after an act in the Lawfu quest, and they're literally describing Lorcha, and you can see Welt having flashbacks to Auto Apocalypse. And I'm like, it's like
one of those things that, like, Otto makes a comment in his, like, voice lines about Welt of, like, he keeps sending me, like, self-help books. I don't know what that means.
The the thing that got me is that they're actual screenshots from Honkai Impact 3rd. Like, they didn't get new art or anything. It's actual screenshots from the game. And I just, love it.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, I must say though, Propagation Lightning Lord, I'm actually, that looked cool as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
Fighting against the abundance.
But
yeah, that would have been cool as fuck.
The propagation versus the abundance.
Spores.
I
don't think the abundance would win.
I just don't know.
No matter what, the Lofu is fucked.
Yeah, like, the Lofu's gone at that point. It's just... If
Jing Liu is, like, has cleared everything, and it's all gone, like, if we are missing the Lightning Lord, then that means that there is nothing left, because nothing is going to stop Jin Yuan from defending the Lofu.
Dude, yeah, no, like... Oh, dude. It gives me chills, because I remember the scene at the end of the Luofu arc, where Jing Liu comes in with Luocha to Jing Yuan, and is like, this bit here sends me just chills down my spine.
Of the outcome it could have been.
Brother. But also the fact that Herta could have been the new head of Iron Tomb instead of Noose. All because we decided to go to Lusaka. Months later. Does that just mean that the fact that it says months later, and the fact that just how many more cycles Finon would have had to have gone through, because the time is vastly different in Amphorius to out here. Because, like, seconds out here are thousands of years in Amphorius. So the fact that we're months later, like, that could have been, like, another 33 million cycles right there. And he would have just gone. And Herta had to step in, and she just loses her head. I must say, though, the design for Herta Iron Tomb, like, it's actually pretty cool. I hate how cool things in this game are.
I will say, they did a really damn good job for Herta's design. It very much matches with, like, Madoka Magica.
Oh, the witches. Yes!
Yeah,
I was wondering
it very much matches that same vibe.
It does.
Volpurgis not. That's the same vibe, which makes sense because her motif is very
witchy. Yeah.
And then the puppeteering.
Yeah, dude. This is just Madoka Magica times a million. Like, this isn't just Earth. This is the entire universe, my guy.
Like, that's just the vibes of, well, after you get past Sunshine and Rainbows shtick.
Also,
Spoiler alert, Madoka Magica will hurt your feelings.
Yeah, no, there's no escaping that. It just will.
In the right direction.
Eye change.
Facing the Lord Ravager.
Cat when he's
Why do you think I'm a magical girl in our new campaign?
It's just dude, the eye change that Elio goes through, because you cannot tell me that this is not Elio. We've all known. And if they come at me and say that, no, Elio is someone else, no, this is Elio. You can't change canon now. You can't change canon now. This is Elio. We all know. Going from
there's no way
that's headed in the right
direction. It goes from orange to blue.
Facing the Lord Ravager.
Which, like, is blue? It's like blue. Him seeing a different, like, him locked into the finality. Maybe.
That's all I could think.
Because it's like,
I just love that his pupils dilate, honestly.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite thing, is when it's the kitty cat pupil dilate.
I think, like, his like the orange is when he's normal, but when he's locking into the finality, it changes blue and like dilates. Like he's looking, like something is being shown to him, maybe.
Well, it's similarly to like, okay, so I mentioned the blue is just meant to be a physical, for the sake of artistry, it's meant to be a visual cue, right,
Yeah.
of that change of him looking, right? The pupil dilates, I think it's just like, you know how in the like common like theme with visions and stuff like that is like you're not actually looking at anything. Your eyes will unfocus, which means that they will dilate naturally because there's no light
Yeah.
to focus on.
Yeah.
That is what I think happens there, is that it's seeing something different. The eyes are not doing eye things anymore.
Yeah.
That's the idea there. But artist wise, oh, I love me a good
Yeah.
when they're seeing things, the pupils dilate.
Yeah. Also, I'm glad this returned, because I think the last time we saw Kafka sitting like this in this room with this like panel of windows was in Firefly's trailer.
Yep.
And
Firefly.
I'm sobbing because the way they started that, you can go, no, just go away with that. I didn't need that. Just the fact that Silverwolf sounded so defeated in this whole entire trailer. Silverwolf
she just sounds so tired.
And like, because anytime we talk with Silverwolf, she's like, I wouldn't say uppity, but in her own way, like
chipper,
yeah. But in
sassy.
this trailer,
chipper, sassy, like
in this trailer, she's worrying about Firefly. She's worried about the Trailblazer. Because
that's the other thing, is that this also ties like the emotional like investment that the Stellaron hunters have in the Trailblazer.
Yeah.
Not just from like the world's gonna end otherwise, but in this was my friend.
Yeah, and the fact, like, and she said when like we freeze with Cyrene with Amphorius, she was the one that said, like, don't let that happen. Because if it freezes, like, there's no way they can get the Trailblazer back. Like, Silverwolf cares. And you can hear it in her voice. Like, the voice is so different to what we're used to. And
yeah, aloof is the term. She's usually like very I'm not gonna lie, she gets very, very heavily freaking Yelvana vibes in that one. Of the I'm gonna be aloof and uncaring.
Yeah.
But like when shit hits the fan, it's I am deeply worried.
Yeah. I can see that. But the thing I was saying is that people were just like, dude, there's no way their spaceship is like outside Amphorius and hovering around with Firefly. And then it made me think, I don't think this is a spaceship. I mean, it could be because, like, you can see Amphorius reflecting on the outside, so it could be. Because, like, in this thing here, like, you can see Amphorius.
We've never seen ships and stuff, like, of this caliber. Like, the Trailblaze is meant to be, like a huge way to get across the galaxy.
And the fact that the thing that doesn't make sense here is technically you can only see Amphorius with the power of a memo keeper. So how the fuck are they able to see
symbolism?
Okay.
Unless Ilios is considered a memo keeper. His eyes are blue right now.
Oh, they are. If he is a double emanator,
his eyes are blue.
Like people are saying, like, because with March and Evernight and stuff, they're just like, yeah, but dude, if Elio is like,
I could see it.
A double.
I mean, come on, we're the ultimate emanator. To be fair,
if we're like, I feel like we're the boss of all the fucking Pathstriders, considering how many paths we walk right now. Like our main path is the path of the Trailblaze, but we're also wandering the path of both of like destruction, harmony, preservation, and remembrance.
I find it so intriguing.
We're walking 5 paths
So I find it so intriguing. Speaking of, this is not related to the trailer, but I find it so interesting that we got the path of destruction the second we got our Stellaron. That was the first path we ever took.
The first path, yeah. 'Cause it's
Was
like,
destruction. Yet destruction's meant to be our like enemy? Right? Like
Yeah.
he seems to be the overarching BBEG, right, at this point, essentially.
Yeah. Because we are carrying... I'm literally about to be like, we are carrying the seed of destruction. We are literally an artificial body created to house a Stellaron.
Yep.
Like,
that tells me that, like, everyone's been saying that Stellarons are, like, the body of, the, original Akivili. I think that's his name? The original Trailblazer?
The Aeon of Trailblaze, yeah.
And as much as I'm like, yeah, that would make sense, I want to think that Akivili and Nanook fought each other. Right?
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because of Finon's cutscene, his video, where he scratches Nanook.
Yep. By the way,
that
if you haven't seen that trailer, please do. It's awesome as hell, dude.
That's
the music alone
that's
is
chef's kiss.
Mwah.
Chef's kiss. And the reason that I think that that's the case, and that the part of Stellarons are not just Akivili, but also Nanook, is because there is the giant ass gash on the front of Nanook that doesn't heal. I think that came from Akivili. When they fought. And so if that came from Akivili, it would be reasonable to think that parts of Nanook are scattered in places. Right? Because this is the same, like, parallel that Honkai... This is a parallel to Honkai and Genshin, right?
Yeah.
We have gotten a high...
Don't get me started with fucking Genshin shit. Because I swear to God, if I hear a thing about more relics in Genshin being body parts, I'm done. Dude.
Anyway. The fact that the freaking Gnosis, they're like, oh, that's gotta be part of a god.
It's a descender.
Okay. And they've already determined, like, HoYoverse has already confirmed that essentially the HoYoverse games are all part of the same tree. We are looking at separate branches of a tree, but all of them are connected in one universe. Technically, they could world hop, right? It's how we get our crossovers and stuff like that, of, like, people coming on by, but it's still making sense. Like, very technically, Tevat, the world that the Honkai Impact 3rd is in, and the world that Honkai Star Rail is in, they are all their individual branches on a massive tree trunk.
I was about to say, aren't they all connected by the imaginary tree? Like, isn't that the whole
essentially, yeah,
thing
that's their whole shtick.
Yeah.
Like Irminsul.
Irminsul's because I know the imaginary tree is because it's just everywhere. Because we literally see it in Honkai Impact 3rd. Like, it is there. Like, we actually physically get to see it, or at least a part of it. And
and we see it
in Honkai.
We see parts of the
in HSR. It's literally the sign of imaginary. It is literally the symbol for imaginary.
It's a symbol for imaginary, and we see part of that same imagery, right? With what's his face? He's got a gun. He rips out his eyeball. He's overly dramatic. He's from Amphorius.
Oh, Anaxa?
Yeah,
Anaxagoras.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, his ult.
Like, we see that same imagery of Irminsul in his ult. Yes. Of Irminsul. Very, very similarly to Irminsul, but
it's
like
literally,
not the burnt down version, right?
It's literally common with all three games that the tree. Tree motif.
And so,
tree motif.
And so, if they all function fundamentally off of the same laws of the world, right? In a lot of aspects, even though power scaling, like, an Archon's not going to be as strong as an Aeon, and an Aeon's not as strong as a Hersher, right? Just by like the sheer scale of bullshit they're able to do.
The bullshittery, yeah.
Yeah, just by sheer scale of bullshittery, right?
Yeah.
If it is similarly of the rules of the world, it is not unreasonable to think that the Stellarons are similar to Gnosis, like in Genshin, in which they are parts, physical or spiritual parts of a deity.
Because it is said that
Of
the
a strong
Stellarons are
deity.
used to, like, spread across the universe to sow destruction. So it is,
Yep.
like, I could see it, like, yeah, being a part of Nanook himself. It's, like, yeah, it's said, I think, I don't know where exactly it's said, but it is literally described as, I think it's, like, either just before you go onto Bellabog, or we're still at the space station, I don't remember. But it's literally, someone says there, the seed of destruction used to sow, like, just to sow destruction across the universe.
Mhm.
Like,
And we see that same motif with Hershers, as they're imaginary entities whose main purpose is to destroy humanity. That is their whole purpose. It is their whole instinctive drive. They're meant to be mindless killing machines.
Yeah, but then we look at the two Hershers that soon evolved into, like, a few other Hershers that was just like, you know what? Fuck you, humanity for the win. And we
The
all know how
Hersher
that
of the
ended.
human ego. The only reason things didn't hit the fan was because of Alicia. This ties into my third and final point, and then I shall bid thee adieu. My third and final point, Cyrene. We have already been informed in Honkai Impact 3rd that it does not matter what universe Alicia is in, there is not a single universe in which she survives. She will sacrifice herself for humanity in every reality. Because that is just how she is.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like I know that I think
that's the benefit of playing Honkai Impact 3rd is you already can have your feelings broken in advance when you see characters you recognize.
There's one thing also I actually wanted to share, so hang on, I'm just gonna, like, say it now before I even do that. Yeah, no, this video was amazing. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Yeah, fuck you for the Firefly bit, because screw you. The Ilios eye thing gets me, and yeah, no, with all the stuff being said about the fact we could have interacted with Selenova too. Like, the only safe place where we didn't, like, come face to face with a Lord Ravager was if we went to Lushaka, but months down the road, that's a different story. Yep. We still would, no matter what, we would have ended up.
This or didn't do this, we're gonna face, no matter what, we're facing a Lord Ravager. The only thing that we're changing is the difficulty slider, I think, at this point, right?
Yeah.
Because we have crafted, well, we didn't do anything. But in the experience of life, a Lord Ravager has ascended. Yeah. Right?
And it's like, no matter what planet we go to, we are going to face the destruction. We faced it on Herta Space Station, faced it on Bellabog, faced it on Lorfu, in some way faced it on Penacony, kind of, not really. It was more of the Order's work with a mix of destruction.
And Nihility, I love this
and the Hunt.
So much.
Oh god, Penacony was just everything. Now that I think about it.
I love this. I love the still that you have right now so much.
And the fact that this is an ex-emanator of the Harmony sends me. They literally, like,
the fact that the emanators.
The fact that the
it's emanators that can turn into Ravagers, yeah.
Because, like, he literally took a emanator of Harmony, said fuck you to Shipe, and made her into the general, like the head general of his army. And
which is interesting.
it's
That it kind of has to be emanators that become major Lord Ravagers,
yeah.
right?
I mean,
Which is probably why he's been targeting places that have emanators. Because part of it is like mental willpower, right?
Oh, dude. Oh, I'm thinking stuff. I know. I don't want to think of stuff no more.
The biggest thing that pushed our good, happy golden retriever boy to his crash out was mental anguish. To his final fuck you, I'm gonna destroy everything, was mental anguish.
I'd like to point out his like actual character trailer and how he crashed out after a certain someone got stabbed. So I'm just, I'm throwing that up in the air. I'm just saying. I'm
not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real. After that, so many repeat arcs, I think that no matter what, finance shipped with like every mature person in Emphorius. Because it's like, after that much time, you love those beings on an intimate level that they will never understand.
The thing that gets me is the fact that in every cycle, the only person he had to kill by himself, by hand, was Maide. Everyone else died a different way. Yeah. Like, he had to physically do it himself. And that fucking hurts. Because everyone else was literally just like, stab.
I think,
and then it's like, oh,
Cypher,
God.
Yeah, Cypher was, Cypher, I think technically, it's complicated.
It is.
Cypher, technically, I know, Aglaya, she ended very much due to circumstance over anyone doing anything. It's just prophecy. I'm trying to be generic.
Yeah.
Just in case for our lovely peeps.
Yeah.
God, that art's so pretty.
And the fact that this also connects to...
This ties into my other thing too.
This can also branch out to being the Trailblazers' worst out. Where literally not just us as the Trailblazer, but this hurts to
Sunday,
even see.
Himiko, March, Danhong,
and Welt. Just
I have to say, Welt's not even.
About it is scary.
Welt is there.
Because that's Sunday.
Oh, I didn't see Pom Pom. No.
Okay. I was gonna say, there we go. I was like,
I didn't see
Pom
Pom, dude. I only saw like those 5. I didn't even see Pom Pom. Like that.
I want to say Pom Pom. I think because Pom Pom. Okay, no one can tell me Pom Pom's not the like spiritual manifest of the
Trailblazer
Express.
Like
of straight up the Express itself.
Express, yeah. Dude,
Speaking of Pom Pom boy,
I'm so upset. I'm sad now that I've seen the screen. I'm sad now that I've seen Pom Pom, man. Like, I was already in distress seeing the Express crew like this. Because it's like, even Sunday, and he hasn't even been here long. I'm sad now. I'm very sad. I'm upset he's spaghetti, dude.
I'm very glad that Sunday has found his home in the Trailblaze, though, because the biggest thing he needed was to, like, learn how to be not tethered to his sister.
I mean, right now, he's only a passenger, but I feel like...
But this straight up is... he is a member of the Trailblaze.
At this point, it's literally confirming that he is a member of the Trailblaze.
He is a member of the Express. He is a nameless. Like, it's just a matter of him accepting the path that he is on and people trusting him. It is an inevitability in this screenshot. No one can convince me otherwise. That's just...
Because at this point, it's like, if he gets off the express, it's just a all-out war. I feel like.
Well, like,
it's literally
what's
just
the point? What was
like,
the point of it all if he gets off?
Yeah, it's literally like taking steps until he like accepts that he wants to walk this path of the Trailblaze. Because he says right now he is just a passenger. But
so it's not necessarily a matter of wanting either. I think he knows that he wants to. It's whether he feels he deserves to.
Yeah, because that's the whole like reason for his journey. He wants to atone in his own way. I'm trying to remember the stuff in 2.7 about how it was exactly worded. 2.7 was a long time ago.
It
We're
was
on
a
3.6.
I do think it's
into 3.7.
It is a matter of like he's trying to atone, right? So how could he seek atonement, right, when he is surrounded by such wonderful people? Is this actually atonement? Because the idea with atonement is like it's meant to be a punishment, but instead he's surrounded by wonderful people who care and are willing to like fight and die for him.
And the fact that he actually
took a conflicting feeling.
He took a major step with us in 2.6, in the 2.6 story. He did something like he didn't have to, but he did. And it's like, brother, let's come home. This is your home now. Travel the stars with us. You come with us. But oh, dude,
accept your fate.
I don't think I could accept. Because, dude, of course, literally the biggest heartbreak of this video, dude. Because I think, like, it's especially more difficult for, I feel like, Honkai Impact 3rd players, because this is literally the Flame Chasers. And it's like,
again,
dude,
we're going through it
again. And, like, I mean, everyone was already doing the, hopefully we get a happy ending in this universe, and it's like, about the...
They're alive! Yeah, now it's they're alive, I say as this kids drag me kicking and screaming to my room.
They're alive, I swear.
My padded room.
I mean, I think there was something that the official HSR page shared, referring to something about the permanence and... Go ahead.
After Misha, I don't trust anything.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because here's the thing. Unlike Genshin, they put... they make dead characters playable. You can't trust this game.
Yup. Yeah, no, it's one of those things that when the writer for Honkai, the person that wrote the arc with Himiko picked up the chapter for Fontaine.
Oh, yep.
I was like, we are in danger.
Oh no, when I saw that Farina was playable, I'm just like, we're good. We at least got Farina.
See, that's my thing though. It was at that same time where we were doing like the Zhao arc, right? And I was like, I do not feel safe.
Yep. I
was like, I do not trust whether or not Genshin's gonna grow the balls to kill off a playable character.
They should. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be so for real.
Because the thing is, it's not like they with Star Rail where they release different versions of the characters, right? Or in Impact where they release different versions of the characters. Yeah. It's just that one and done, right? If they die, well, okay, well, you at least still got them.
Yeah, it's like with Tingyun. It's like, oh well, you had Tingyun for a few acts of the story before died, but look, you at least get to still play her. And you can cry every time you add her to your team.
I always, and then Food Girls around is like, yes, my delusion paid off.
Which, the fact that Ron May, I'm waiting for the arc where we find out that she actually somehow becomes like an emanator of something or her own Aeon. I'm waiting for it.
My heart hurts. Warning, target volume will be permanently destroyed, including all entries in metadata link. All objects in data storage 1. Proceed anyway? Yes. Confirmation key.
Yep. Space
And it's like, why
instability
would-
detected, allocating resources to sustain critical processes. Termination status, blank. And the thing that gets me is that it's farewell in quotations Amphorius. Now I can say that it's like, oh, farewell to this system.
Yeah, the concept.
Or, yeah, but because there was something shared on Twitter. I don't know if it was from, now that I think about it, I don't remember if it's from the official account or not, but it says something regarding, damn, no, I can't, I don't remember. Because there was one with the, there was one with the permanence and, there was one with the permanence and, life reality thing, but I think that was just referring to Don Hung bringing the lives of all of the creatures of Amphorius with him on his journey of Trailblaze. I think that's what it meant. But there was another one. I can't remember what it was.
So
there was a picture. There was a silhouette of something.
Yeah, okay, so my thing is this. If they needed external, like, consciousness or external soul, essentially, to continue on the system, right? That does imply that there is a chance for the system to be adjusted due to those external influences, which we have seen. So I'm going to choose to continue drinking my Delulu Kool-Aid.
Yep, I'm here with
and believe that there is a possibility for a physical manifestation of Amphorius.
Yep, I've
after all of this, I have to choose to believe, for the sake of Finon, that there is a reality where they survive. Where they all survive.
Yep,
even if Finon's not part of that reality. Because if after all of this, after everything he sacrificed and everything he went through, we, the deliverers, do not have a chance to break the cycle and save them, then what was the point?
Yeah. I feel
That's
like
just not satisfying.
Yeah, I feel like there will be a manifestation of Amphorius, and I feel like Finon himself will become the son of Amphorius, like the actual dawn of Amphorius.
Which tracks.
And I feel like if, like, the pattern continues with Elysia, that Cyrene will become maybe the moon or something.
Well, what I expect is that Cyrene, at the end of it all, will choose to do a swapperoos. Because that is a thing that Elysia did
yeah.
as a Hersher to try and save the
Dude, this,
like everybody
this
in the
next
system.
update cannot come any sooner. Like, I'm not
I want
even
you to know
kidding.
it's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny to me because I still haven't even finished Pentacode.
You haven't finished Pentacode.
Nope. And I'm sitting there like, I know all. And it's like, you haven't even played it. And I was like, I know things.
It's why I need to be. It's why I'm so careful with stuff, because I know people.
I'm a crackhead.
I know people know things, but I'm the only one in the friend group that is the closest to up to date with things. Both like in Genshin and Wuwa and HSR. So it's like, gotta be careful.
Yeah, like I'm sitting. Okay, so it's funny. I haven't played, right? But have I seen most of the content? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Have I seen people play the content?
No. It's like with Dill.
How have you? And
like,
then
Dill
it's like,
will discuss it with
me. How have you seen the content?
Dill, like,
I've seen all the content. It occurs.
Yeah, Dill has stopped watching when I do HSR so he can experience it. But he's also gotten to the point where it's like his fixation for games, they just keep coming out. And he's just like, shit, I know I have to do this, but this, and I'm like, dude, I fully understand. But if you need a talk or like something like, I will vaguely like try and give you no context, but I just need to have a bit of a rant.
No, I feel that. That's me at this point with Wuwa. Is like, I am so behind on Wuwa, but that is actually the only game that I'm like, I do not want to hear anything about it yet. I want to play it.
Yeah,
that actually is one that I'm like, I want to play it, which is crazy that I'm avoiding stuff for Wuwa, but like feasting upon anything Genshin or Star Realm related.
Like,
and it's purely because I don't want to finish Natlan. I just don't want to sit through it.
I mean, honestly,
Just don't want to.
it's kind of fair.
I know Notcry's probably gonna be fine, but I don't know. Notcry also pulled me out when I found out that they're like, oh, my spaceship. And I'm like, well, motherfucker, what do you mean spaceship? It's been 4 years.
Yeah, that it's.
You didn't mention that once. What do you mean your spaceship?
I mean, trust me, I
you
was
wore
like,
a crown and came down in a bubble, Doug. The fuck you mean spaceship?
it's their hibernation. No, it's the yeah. Oh wait, what was the name of the spaceship?
I'm like,
fuck.
Hang
on, no, because when I heard it,
Apollo?
when I heard,
Or in the game?
In the game.
I don't know what it is in the game.
Hang on. What's it called?
I don't know. It's just one of those things that it definitely pulled me out. I was sitting there like, wait. Someone's like, what do you mean? How have this not been mentioned once in all these updates that have been canonically 4 years of time of you wandering around Teyvat? You didn't once look at Paimon and go, I should find my spaceship.
Yeah, I mean, it only really came up to when they were in the. I mean,
when we hit Nod Cry.
It
got mentioned once in Natlan, technically. Yes.
Yeah, because that was the whole.
But like, you mean we got all the way to Natlan? Before you mentioned that you have a spaceship?
Because I guess the first thing on their mind was, because with Mondstadt and Liyue, it was just finding their sibling. They found their sibling, but something was going on with their sibling that they had no idea about.
Well,
just that they were connected
so my problem
to the
with
abyss.
it is, yes, my problem with it is you mean to tell me that you're like, so you came here on a spaceship and showed up and you didn't want to mention that once to Paimon at the beginning of the game?
It's true, because he was literally saying,
how'd you get here? I have a ship, but I want to find my brother first before I leave.
Because the thing I keep forgetting as well is that like
these motherfuckers had 6 wings and flew through the sky. That's in the cutscene. That's in the cutscene at the beginning of the game, not to me.
Yeah, because the thing is, they were going.
They had 6 winds and flew in the sky.
They were gonna leave.
I thought these motherfuckers were stars.
Because it's like, I mean, because it does throw a wrench in it. Because why be in a spaceship with hibernation chambers, but then try to leave the planet without
going
spaceship
there. That crashed, mind you, that crashed and was apparently unusable.
It's weird because it's like, oh yeah, your sibling took you out of your hibernation chamber, and then you were going to flee the planet. Like, do you have powers that allow you to be in space?
If you have powers that allow you to be in space, then why are you using a ship?
I honestly don't know. I don't know.
And they're also like part of their thing is part of their voice lines and stuff, or like their written lines, is that they've seen stars birth and die, right? They've lived for forever. And it's like, okay, then if they've lived for forever, then that makes sense that they could travel wherever, right?
Yeah. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm just going along with the story as how it is.
Yes, at this point with Genshin, I kind of just gotta take it an update at a time.
Yeah.
And just keep it in my little head that every update is written by a separate team of writers at this point, and I don't think they talk to each other.
I just take it one update at a time, because anytime if I try to remember something from past updates, I literally tell people, this is from a while ago. I'm not it's not confirmed, or like it could be confirmed, I just don't remember. But yeah, just that stuff. Oh, but I don't like the scene I'm looking at, man. I don't like it. I don't want to say farewell, dude. Let them have a happy ending, please.
I'm hoping, because it's in quotations, that it is the farewell to the cycle that is Amphorius, and not it in its entirety.
Yeah,
but we've seen before they do not pull punches with stuff with Honkai.
I don't.
So, I mean, the closest that we've got to murdering somebody has been in Star Rail, or not Star Rail, like Genshin. The closest that we've gotten to like a character getting cut off was honestly Zhao. That's it.
Yep. That was the first.
That's like the closest we've gotten.
The closest, yeah.
Beyond. That was the closest that we got was the fake out, and then Child.
Yeah. Dude, I can't.
That baby has so many death flags that I just don't look at.
He's gonna be like one of the keys in future story. I'm telling you now.
He's been the key in almost every story.
Yeah, almost every story. It's the motherfucker's. He's gonna be in fucking Nodcry somewhere. I can smell him. I can fucking smell him.
The fact the only place he hasn't been is in Sumeru, essentially at this point. Canonically,
people. I think so. Unless like there's some sort of like side,
he's been
like
in
world quest or side quest where it's mentioned that he was in Sumeru, then it's like, I think Sumeru is the only place. Don't quote me on that.
Because he's been in Mondstadt once. He's been in Liyue a lot. He's been in Inazuma.
Yep.
We did not see him in Sumeru, and then he spent too much time in Fontaine, and then we have not seen him in Natlan as far as I am aware.
I feel like, I mean, they still have to get the Pyronosis, unless I've missed something.
Have not gotten that yet? Yeah,
I don't think, because I'm trying to remember, because I don't think they got it. Because they haven't sent after the captain.
Does Madavika have it?
I think Madavika still has it. I'm trying to remember the dialogue that you get, because you know how after an update, you talk to the person, they talk about the next place you're going, and you can ask them about all these different things. And I think it was mentioned that they were expecting someone to get the Gnosis, so I would not be surprised if we see a quick cut back to Natlan before Shnezhnaya for the Pyronosis. Which, by the way, I found out something interesting regarding the Gnosis in a book in Nodcry, which I will cover later, because holy fuck.
Also, I find it really, really funny how quickly they abandoned the, like, chess motif with the Gnosis.
Yeah.
Because, like, you got the queen, and then you've got a rook.
Hey, boys, what up,
the Geonoses. And then immediately the Electronoses pops in, and the Pyronosis is like, these are not. You might be able to, like, squint and see that this is a bishop, but what the fuck is the Pyronosis?
People say that it's a pawn, because it's meant to be a regular, because a pawn, you know how with the
it's a regular piece that can turn into anything.
Turn into the king or the queen. It's a
it can turn into any piece.
It's showing that a human a regular human can turn into the Pyro Archon by showing off their strength. So the Pyronosis is a pawn representing just a regular piece evolving into something better.
We also never saw the physical Hydronosis either.
That is true.
I just realized that. We don't have an image at any
son of a bitch.
Any image of the Hydronosis. We haven't seen that yet.
We haven't, yeah.
You know those artists are fucking chomping at the bit.
They are. Oh, please, 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 when the story comes out. Dude, when this update comes out...
The Pyronosis is still possessed by Habarim, i.e. Malfuika.
Okay, so it's still with Malfuika, so, yep, no. There's gonna be, like, we're gonna go through Nodcry, and then, before going to Shnezhnaya, the little the story crest we get is probably us going back to Natlan, and either... I'm still hooked on the idea of Malfuika giving us the Gnosis to gamble with the Tsaritsa, and with the information I got from a book in Natlan, it would work. not a Natlin and Nod cry.
I could see it.
Because I'm telling I don't remember where I found the book, but when you find the book, or if you want information on that, you tell me. I got it.
So, yeah, if you could send it my way, or like tell me the book title, and I'll hunt it down.
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
honestly yapping about Genshin because I don't want to yap about this anymore because this is making my heart hurt.
Well, then leave it and then go play the game.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna say this now. The whole yappage, I'm not cutting out of the video. The whole reaction to this video has turned into a yap session that I'm still posting. Which, if you're still watching this, why? How?
Thank you.
We went on. Yeah, thank you for putting up with us. But also, why? we went on like 15 different tangents over this one video.
All these squares make a circle, and the squares happen to be glitches on the screen that hurt my feelings.
I don't want this story. I both want this story so I can see the ending, but also don't want this story.
Actually, though, this ties into the like parallel, by the way, of it's all gonna end one way for Sereni, is that one freeze frame of Sereni surrounded by fire.
Oh, don't mind me. Oh, dude,
not avert your eyes.
Like, a part of me knows that they have to end it on a good thing because we can continue our journey. But it's like, how do we?
But also, it can't be for free.
It can't. Like,
it can't be for free.
That's probably what the big sacrifice is. We sacrificed our journey in Amphorius. That's the big sacrifice, and because it's something that people don't want to do, but we have to save the rest of the universe. Which I'm just telling you now, if that is the thing, I don't think I can look at any of the Chrysos errors I have. I have Treeby on my Jing team. I don't think I can look at Treeby anymore.
Treeby hurts my heart. Treeby does actually actively hurt my heart on a daily basis.
Oh. Yeah, because Treeby... People forget, Treeby was thousands. Not just those 3. Thousands. And
yep, and they wound up being 3, and then there was 1.
No, then yeah. I was about to say it actually was 2, and then I think the 2 went together, at least in this last cycle that we went. But the last cycle, the main cycle that we were in before any of the simulation bullshit. Trian still hurts. That was updates ago, but Trian still hurts.
Yeah, like a Treeby. Also, that's also another parallel they put in with Treeby.
Yep.
That is straight up Rika Devata and Treeby. Like Lesser Lord Kusanali, like that's the one, almost 1 for 1.
Who?
Well, hold on, you whore. I love you, but Lesser Lord Kusanali is not Greater Lord Rukadevata. Do not forget our current Archon's name. Oh, we also haven't seen the Dendronoses either.
Oh, that is true. Because we've only seen the Electronoses.
She didn't. Yeah, we saw the Electronoses, but we didn't see it get like wrenched from Nahida.
Because Nahida gave it away to the doctor for an exchange of knowledge. So he got 2 of.
However, she didn't physically give it to him in that moment. We got cutscened.
Yeah, we only know that both of the Gnosis were taken, and that's it. Oh, dude.
Yep. But we haven't seen what they look like yet. We need another look at that chessboard, please, and thank you.
I would not be surprised if they brought it back as part of like a trait, like a. You know how they did the 3 shades? I would not be surprised if it came back in an trailer like that for Snezhnaya.
Yep. Kind of like, or like how we saw the chessboard with the funeral.
Yeah. Rest in peace, the goat.
Yeah, sure.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
You know what? Yeah, you can call her a goat because she was sacrificed like one. That's for sure.
Because the thing that gets me is people are mad at the Shogun for doing that, and I'm just like, brother, do you forget,
Bruh,
that
she killed
literally
people for
asked-
less.
No, and it's the fact that she asked for that challenge. She was literally fully ready to do the challenge in hopes of winning to kill off the Traveler. Yet when she lost, it was like,
All of a sudden, there's a problem.
there's a problem. I don't like this. It's like, no, dude, you accepted the duel knowing the consequence. Like,
knowing
you agreed to it.
it's like, yep, and it's one of those that the Raiden Shogun made it very clear. I'm gonna kill the loser.
And people, and even like the rest of the Harbingers, especially Arlecchino, were like, brother, like, nah,
Well,
Raiden's gone.
Well, she lost.
Right, like, because all they know is that Raiden Shogun killed Senora. They don't know the context of it. They just think
And
that
it's like
she did
the
it.
only reason.
And he's like, no.
Oh yeah, so. Well, it's like one of those of like they don't know the context, right? But they didn't also defend her either. They were just like, well, yeah, it's kind of part of the job. If you fail, you could get murdered by the Archons. They're not gonna just like lie down and take it.
Yeah.
But what got Arlecchino upset about it is that they were like talking shit, but yet not willing to leave and do anything on their own. So
Yeah,
it's like,
she's
oh,
like, at
okay.
least she was trying to do the job. What were you doing?
Yeah, at least she's working.
What you doing?
What are you doing? Babysitting child's children as he does all of the other work?
Yeah. I feel so sorry for that boy.
Oh, God.
I want to visit his village. I cannot wait. That better, like, when we go to Shishnaya, I'm going to that village and I'm going fishing.
Oh, my gods, yes.
Going fishing.
My thing is that Scaramouche is like, yeah, child's naive and stuff like that, but when it comes to the rooster, child is not so naive to not think that somebody is going to be malicious towards his family. He just knows that he's too useful for it to be used against him right now, and he has no reason to betray them, so why would it ever be a problem?
Yeah.
Child is not as naive as Scaramouche gave him lack of credit for.
You just reminded me that I want to punt the rooster. He's very puntable size, you know?
Yeah, he is.
Alright.
And he should be, honestly.
Yeah, he should be. You know what, I used to do an I used to do an outro for the videos and shit, but I'm not going to. Yeah, reaction and Yappage. I'm going to hate everything. Black Swan, thank you. And yep, I'm crying in the next story.
Also, you owe Black Swan a formal apology.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I was going to apologize after what she was doing for us in the 3.6 story, but I'm heavily apologizing a lot for the information I just got now. So, yeah, sorry, Black Swan. Sorry.